The Director General of the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, Julie Okadonli, has warned parents and guardians to be careful as traffickers are using the World Cup tournament to traffic young girls and boys to Russia. The agency recently arrested some youths at the international airport in Lagos being trafficked to Russia under the guise of going for the World Cup tournament. Now, the head of NAPTIP says it is important for parents to watch out for their kids' behavior and monitor closely any relation or friend that is promising them good life and jobs abroad.
We got a tip-off from someone that 5 girls were victims, were about to be trafficked, and so my team, led by the Lagos Zonal Commander, went to the airport, and they were able to, just as they were giving them their travel documents and all the rest of the tickets, fan tickets and all of that, we were able to apprehend the suspects, 5 of the suspects, and rescue 10 of the victims. Some of them even had one-way tickets, so you can see that they didn't plan to come back and they didn't even know what was going on. So of course, they obviously were not going to watch the World Cup. Of what benefit is it going to be to them to leave their country and go watch the World Cup? The question is, what are you doing? What job do you do? What's your, you understand what I mean? So you can tell when someone is genuinely going to watch the World Cup and when someone is using the World Cup as a guise to just migrating legally or illegally.
The Director General says the agency is doing a lot in the area of enlightenment and education to let people know that traffickers are devising new methods to carry out their criminal activities. She also says the agency wants stiffer legislation against traffickers to serve as a deterrent to others.
Russia has always been a destination country, extremely endemic when it comes to human trafficking. We've got lots of Nigerians there in Russia who are being trafficked, who are stranded and desirous of coming back home. So Russia is a very endemic country when it comes to human trafficking. There's bound to be 1 or 2 security agents, who will be complicit when it comes to things like this for easy passage of traffickers. We've come across 1 or 2 in times past from different law enforcement agencies. Even staff of the NAPTIP as well. Some of them are complicit in things like this, so you can't rule that out. So of course, when we arrest them, we make sure that they face the full wrath of the law. They don't go free. They don't go unpunished, despite the fact that they are law enforcement agents. It makes no difference to us. Jail sentence sometimes can be frustrating because sometimes they get off with very light jail sentences. Sometimes they are given the option of a fine, which is against the new law, because the new law says that it has to be imprisonment and fine. But surprisingly, sometimes we see fines being imposed on traffickers, and this has been a major challenge to us. So maybe you're referring to those who, were fined and who paid the fine and continued to find themselves on the streets of Nigeria, probably. But we're pushing for stiffer penalties, and I'm sure we'll get there.